Right, welcome back to the Microsoft SharePoint training. Now, in this video, we're going to look at just how to create a SharePoint site. So, what is Microsoft SharePoint? Microsoft SharePoint is an environment where you collaborate, you create a site. Okay, the site is a kind of an intranet site that you use to collaborate with your team members. You can have your files and every other information that you want to have within the site. Okay, so now we are in the Microsoft SharePoint environment. So you get your SharePoint from your apps online. So as a Microsoft subscriber, 365 subscriber, if you are using the business license, you are going to have the SharePoint as part of your license. So SharePoint is here. So you have create site, you have create post. So when you open your SharePoint, this is your environment. So the first thing you want to do is to click create site. When you click create site, this dialog box is going to show, and you have two options. You want to create a team site or you want to create a communication site. So this is all about creating a team site. Why will you create a team site? To create a private space to collaborate with your team, to track and stay updated on project status, to share team resources, co-author content. All site owners and member publish site content. And then, of course, you can connect to other Microsoft 365 products. So this environment is for the purpose of creating a private space to collaborate with your people. Now, on this side, it says communication site. You share, communication site is for the purpose of sharing information that engage a broader audience. So you have a broad audience. So you create a portal, a subject-focused site. You engage dozens or thousands of viewers, and then of course you have few content authors, and then many site visitors. So we're going to click team sites because we want to create just a simple site for collaboration. So now, let's say you want to do employee onboarding team or event planning as a teamwork or store collaboration or IT help desk, so project management. So you are going to choose the environment you want to work with. So I will choose project management, and then this is the site capabilities. So these are the capabilities. So you have the highlight, frequent resources, share team news and announcements, send due date reminder, using the work progress tracker, monitor issues using issue tracker list, use preview. So all these was included: one home page, two lists, one page template, enhanced by Power Automate. So I can click use template. And so I'm going to call these the training projects. The Microsoft 365, or let me remove the article, the Microsoft 365 training project. So the purpose, the site description, this is created to monitor the Microsoft 365 training project. Okay. All right. So every other thing stays, and then you just click next. So because I'm using this for a team work, I'm going to just stay on private. Okay, and the language is English, so you can always change your language. I'll stay with English, and then you add members. So this is the point where you add all your organization member or your team members, the people who are supposed to be part of the project. So you just start by typing their first letter, and then the suggestion will come. So you just pick, and then you click finish. So when you click finish, So you're going to see that the site will be created and the home page will be given to you. So now that you have the home page, is now um, your task to begin to add all the necessary information. So you can use these documents to manage all the files that you're going to be putting in your project. So all your files will show up here. You can upload a new file. You can upload a file from a folder and bring it here. Or you can create a new file, maybe a Word file, Excel file, PowerPoint, OneNote, a form survey, and so on. Okay? You can also do notebook from here. Okay? You can do notebook, Microsoft Notebook. You can manage pages within the site. So you can create new pages. All right. So site pages. So this is the home page. So you can manage other pages, just like you created a website. So you can manage all other pages. You can have your site pages, your web parts pages, or your wiki page. Okay. So that's about pages. The site content. This is going to show everything that is on the site. So you have document, form template, site asset, style library, and so on. You have recycle bin. So if you go back to the home tab, you can see every other thing you can do here. You can create new, you can create list where you can even upload a CSV or an Excel file. Maybe the Excel file contains a list of your team members or your project list or your task list or whatever it is. You can put it there. Okay, and you can also edit this site to change some of these text to your own. So it's like customizing. So you can edit it. You can click edit from that side, and then it's preparing your page for editing. So now you can add more web parts. So in the process of editing, so all these things you're seeing are web parts. Like news is a web part, activity is a web part. So you can have more web parts here. So you can put more, you can show all the web parts, or you can add whichever web parts you want to add, like quick links. You just have two here. You can add more quick links. And you can click on any section, and then you go for this button that says edit properties. So the button is at the top left. So if you click on this frame, this will show. Just click edit properties, and then everything about this area that I selected, the top story, is going to show here. So it means I can now change the text, change the picture. So we're talking about this particular area. So the selected new resources, show the style. You can see this show style title. You turn it on or turn it off. You can choose the what to show, the tiles and how to show it, what to turn off, what to hide, um, what to filter from that place, enable audience targeting. So everything is still about this place. Okay, select news to organize, order the news. So whatever you do here, you can come to this side and edit it. So you can see the new news session. All this, you can go ahead and have opportunity to edit. You can choose the activity session, and the site activity is going to show here, and you can choose a box in there. And okay, so that's taking us to Outlook anyway. So this is Outlook. This is other kind of. So there are a lot of things that you can put there. So you can edit your site. You can save it as a draft, or you can publish it. Okay, you can undo whatever you have done. So whatever it is that you're doing, just make sure you select, and then you can have opportunity to edit them. Okay, you can have opportunity to edit and go around the environment. Okay, you can delete it and do whatever Okay, so save as a draft and then you go back. But that saving as a draft does not mean that you have published it for others to see. So this is how to create a SharePoint site, edit it, manage your documents, add, upload, and all those stuff, and also create new files from it. So see you in another session when we'll be looking at another subject. Bye for now.